What's up, guys? You're tuning in to Nikki MG Change of scenery. Hopefully with my mic it's not too echoey. Hoping to have this opened up. So today, as the title says, 3 misconceptions or stereotypes about the Navy that aren't true. First one, drinking like a sailor. Now, this was said back in the 70s by one of the presidents. I think it was Carter that had said it. Drinking like a sailor, as kind of like an insult that all we do is drink. The Secretary of the Navy or Defense at the time took offense to it, and then we did a lot to counteract that. So in today's Navy, you're not really able to drink like a sailor. Even when you do go out, there's a lot of stress on responsible drinking and things like that. I can't say that always happens, but what are people going to do when you are locked up in a metal ship for days on end? You want to drink. It's more like, I think, the fact of when you're told you can't do something, you want to do it after that. So a lot of people that have been in since late 90s or so talk a lot about how it used to be like a good old boys club where if you weren't drinking, there was something wrong. But that culture's kind of shifted away, as I think the general population of the States has definitely changed its view, and as the stress on not drinking and driving, sorry, a car drove by, not drinking and driving has become more of a campaign that's been followed. The same thing has happened in the regular world in Navy. The other one is, it's not gay if you're underway. I've been underway, mind you, it wasn't a gray hull ship, it was different, so you can discredit me all you want, but at the same point, I know a lot of people that are gay in the military, so I think we're kind of turning away from the stereotype because it's not very politically correct. I know it's supposed to be funny, but at the same time, it's like not accurate even. Like, there's some truth to stereotypes, but I'd say that one is just like I guess it'd be tied to like the YMCA video where there's a sailor on there. I don't know where that phrase came from. I think it's just something funny to say, and that's why it's kind of carried its tradition to what it is now. And then I think the other misconception is to you guys joining or interested in joining, and maybe some of you guys can attest that are active duty into this, is that I think the Navy is seen as a easier branch. And I'm not trying to like be a person to say that it's the hardest. I'm not going to say that. But for example, I'm a corpsman. I deal with a lot of people that have been corpsmen with the Marines, and they have to do the humps. They have to go. There's a lot of corpsmen that have combat action ribbons, bronze stars. We are the largest job in the Navy, but we are also the most decorated. So, and then you have CVs, you have Master Arm, you have all these other jobs within the military, which are on boots on the ground. So if you're trying to compare someone on a ship, the boots on the ground, there are more people actually in the Navy that are on the ground than are on ships. So just to give you a heads up, like if you join the Navy, that doesn't guarantee you're going to be on a ship, and it doesn't mean you're going to have an easier time. So if I go with the Marines, I'm expected to act like I'm with the Marines. Another job that I've seen go with the Marines are religious program specialists, personnel specialists, yeomen. Like, there's a bunch of other different rates that have gone boots on ground. The other thing is, they have this thing called individual augmentee, where you could be on a shore duty or with your unit and be pooled as a support force for the Army. So just because you're in the Navy doesn't mean your environment will be with the Navy. So, all right, guys, those are just 3 stereotypes that are about the Navy that we can debunk. And if you have any questions, comments down below, please let me know for future videos. As always, I love you.